What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel and the video review of the MJ-X101, or X101 rather. It is an oldie but goodie. It has been out in the market for more than a year, I believe, and when it was first introduced, I believe it was about $100 or 90 somewhat dollars. It could have been over $100, but now it's an year-old quadcopter. So the price is down to about 60 bucks. So it is a nice quadcopter. I've seen a lot of reviews on this. I have never gotten one. I wanted to get one, but at the time I thought it was a little expensive, and when it got cheaper, I decided to go with something else. So here I am with the MJ-X101. It's a pretty gnarly looking quadcopter with long legs. You can mount a camera underneath. It can hold up to an additional 50 grams, so you can add like a Mobius. I don't know about a GoPro, but it could probably lift a GoPro. It's got a gnarly looking face design in the front right there, and it already comes with this anti-jello mount, and that is really nice. But it serves as the battery holder as well. There's a battery bay right underneath of it, so it gives it a little bit of weight. And in case you want to add the camera, there's a camera port right there, so you can add the camera. It sticks onto the bottom over here. I believe they offer 3 different types of camera, the MJX manufacturing cameras that goes with this. But later I'm going to just add on like a runcam or something like that to see if I can fly this thing with the runcam on there. Comes with a 1200 milliamp size battery. It is a little bit smaller than what the battery bay can hold, so it moves around in the battery bay a little bit. So you could actually put a slightly bigger battery, and the battery bay has this little stopper right here. If you break that off, you can probably put a whole lot bigger battery. But then again, this quadcopter is very light because of the small size battery. Most of the quadcopters this size comes with about a 2000 milliamp size battery, but this one comes with a 1200. So let's go and turn it on and see what this thing is made up of. I'm pretty sure it can fly pretty good, so let's go. Oh, let's go over the functions of the remote. Now this remote control that comes with has all kinds of features. It has mode 1 through 4, and you can change modes with this button here. This button here is a speed changing button, speeds 1, 2, and 3. But on speed 3, it does some kind of manual automatic flips where you go over 90% of the pitch and it'll automatically do a flip. So that's not a really desirable thing on this big quadcopter like this. So I'm going to stay away from speed number 3. I'm just going to play with speed number 1 and 2. This is mainly a camera drone, a aerial video platform, so I'm going to use it as that. This knob here is the throttle increase, or I don't know what it does. You can decrease the throttle, you can increase the throttle. I don't know what kind of purpose that serves, but I'm going to keep it at the highest level because I want all the power in my fingers on the throttle stick. Now you can change the modes where you see how the stick just stays. If you flip it over, it becomes a spring. Same thing with the throttle. Right now it's the throttle, but you can change it over to the pitch later on if you change modes. So that's pretty cool. You could actually fly with the throttle like this. Make believe you got the altitude hold. Anyways, trim buttons are all here, and these buttons here is the 1 key return button here. This button here is a 3 functional button. it is a short press is a flip button, long press is the headless mode, and if you have a camera attached to the quadcopter, a short press on it will take photo, and I believe long press on it probably take the video. I don't have a camera, so I won't be able to use that function of the camera. Alright, so let's go for a little demo flight. Alright, got it bounded, but remember to check your speed mode, because it starts off where you left it off. So I'm going to start off in mode or speed number 2 here, and also check your mode, because it default starts on mode number 4. So you want to change it to mode number 2. So you got the left hand throttle and the rudder on the left side, and the aileron and the elevator on the right side. All right, now let's and also when you bind this quadcopter, you have to go up and down on the throttle 2 times to bind. Okay, that's the MJX default binding mode there. Okay, all right, so let's go. It's already bounded and the quadcopter is ready. Yeah, nice. All right, my throttle stick is about midpoint here, maybe slightly below midpoint, and look at that, it's hovering real nice. Not bad, not bad. And that is speed number 2, guys. It just wants to climb too. I gotta decrease the throttle. Yep, it's a nice flyer. It is an oldie, but it is a goodie. Yep, it is a goodie, all right. Look at how smooth it is. Nice. I'm gonna go to speed number 3 just to see the pitch, if it changes any. I don't think it changes that much. I don't want to push it all the way. It's just gonna do an automatic flip. So staying away from speed number 3, going to speed number 1. There's the yaw on speed number 1. So it's very slow, and that is the full pitch on speed number 1. And look at the yaw, that is the full yaw as well. So on speed number 1, it might serve a good purpose there, and if you got a camera on it, speed number 1 will take smoother videos than speed number 2. Speed number 2 is a little bit more sportier. Nice, nice. All right, now let's check out the 1 key return. Hello. It is a 1 key return, guys. It's coming back towards me. Very slowly, and it's rising up at the same time too. Okay, redirecting it will get you out of the 1 key return, as well as if you press the 1 key return button again. All right, now I'm gonna try and do a flip here. There you go. Big flips for a big quadcopter. All right, I'm not gonna do too much flips. It just does front flips. When you press the button and do flips, it just does forward flips. So if you want to do side flips and rear flips, you got to go into speed number 3. All right, so now let's check out the headless mode here. Okay, double beep indicates headless mode, and okay, I'm gonna change speeds as well because it's rather timid here. Okay, speed number 2. All right, so we're spinning, and I am able to control its path forward and pulling the stick backwards, and it's spinning at the same time. So headless mode works really good. Headless mode is good for 1 key return purposes too. So when you're way out there and you lost orientation, you just pull the sticks back toward you and it'll come back towards you. All right, and it just loves to climb too. Okay, let's get out of the headless mode. Okay, 3 beeps letting you know you are out of the headless mode. All right, so we're gonna save some battery and we're gonna hook up a camera to it. So let's go ahead and land it. And it's a very smooth and accurate quadcopter, so you can probably land it wherever you want. Oh, missed the table, guys. And the battery came out too. Oops. Let me unplug it, turn it off. All right, let's hook up a camera to it. All right, I got my runcam HD attached to it via a Velcro. I was able to thread it into the battery bay there, and I put a little piece of foam in between, so it's on there pretty good. I'm using the same battery that I've already demonstrated the flying functions of the quadcopter, so hopefully it lasts for a little bit longer, enough to do some video capture. All right, so let's go. All right, the runcam is on. Turn on the quad. Turn on the remote, and we are in speed number 2. Let's go to speed number 1. Okay, binding it, remember, 2 times. Okay, it's ready, so let's go. I can tell I got some added weight on it already, because I need to up on the throttle a little bit more than before, but it's still right around a little above the halfway point here, so that's pretty good. And if I push it up a little bit, man, this thing just goes up, and it's still flying very smooth. All right. Yep, this is a nice camera quadcopter. Great for aerial photography. I don't think this is going to be a good one to put a gimbal on, but it could probably lift a Walkera gimbal, but you're going to have to add a hefty Xiaomi Yicam type camera, so that might be a little bit too much for this quadcopter. So something like a runcam Mobius, it should do really good, just like how it's doing right now. All right, let's go ahead and bring it in, and this time I'm just gonna land it on the ground. Don't want to break the quadcopter, so let's go ahead and land it nice and smooth. Look at that. Nice landing. All right. All right. In addition to the runcam 2 HD or runcam 2, I got the VTX now mounted on the top via that little toothpick and the foam spacer mount that I use, and I hot glued it on there. And I got a battery double-sided down, but it seems like the weather is playing a role here and it's coming off, so I put some more electric tape on it to secure it down. So that's ready to go. And this time around, the initial battery, I used it up, so I got a smaller size battery. Hopefully that'll work for this FPV flight. So cross my fingers and let's take off. I'm going to use my Fat Shark goggles for the FPV, and I'm going to be recording on the Fat Shark goggles as well as the runcam 2. Alright, so let's go. Okay, one last thing on this quadcopter is that it keeps on going when you are disconnected from the transmitter. So let's demonstrate that and give it some throttle here and turn off the remote control. It goes into some kind of an idle mode and it keeps on going. And that is not good. If you go beyond the recommended 100 meter, you will probably have a flyaway on this one. See, it keeps on going. So it goes for a long while So you don't want to go beyond your range. So stay within that 100 meters, guys. All right. Man, it's still going. It does not want to stop. All right, I'm gonna go grab some lunch.